not. I'm still working on the Luna scarf, but I am much closer to being done than I ever have been before, which I bet you could not have guessed without me telling you. But I only have 2 more rows to go after I finish this one. So you can see that it's almost done. It's turning out a little wavier than I expected. I don't know if that's a good word, but like in all the pictures they all look really like flat and nice. Maybe I just have to block it, but I won't be able to do that until I go home. So who knows? And also I'm mad because look at this. It's supposed to be like straight. Why did it do that? Because I suck at crocheting, that's why. Angst. But otherwise, I'm quite enjoying it still, and I think it's going to be pretty when I finish it up, so that's good. An awesome subscriber named Hands Off suggested a theme for us last week, which is super, and people should do that more often. So if you have theme ideas, you should leave them down in the comments, because I am really bad at thinking of theme ideas, and so I'm glad to have this one. But Hands Off asked what our first knit and crochet projects were, which we've done this theme before, like right when we started, and we have new knitters and new subscribers now, so we thought it would be a good idea to do it again. My first knitting project was a scarf, who could have guessed, and it was just like a garter stitch scarf. It was not very long, but it seemed like it took forever, and the cool thing about it is that I was like so like intent on getting it right that the stitches are actually like really straight. They're probably like the straightest stitches that I've ever done, which is weird because it's my first project, but it's like this ugly blue color that came with like a kit that I got or something, so I never actually wear it because it's not really my style, but I have it sitting in my room at home, and I just like to admire it every once in a while because it's nice to know where you started. My first crochet project, I just realized this was also a scarf, but in a different kind of way. When I learned to crochet, I learned granny squares like right away, so I was like, I'm going to start a granny square scarf, which was the stupidest thing that I've ever done. It would actually be really cute if I ever finished it. It's like the granny squares are in different shades of like gray and black and white, and when you finish it, it's supposed to have like a hood. It's like a hooded scarf, and it's made out of granny squares, and it would be really cute, but I kind of underestimated how long and how stupid it would be to make like 60 granny squares and sew them up into a scarf. So I'm pretty sure I finished crocheting all of the granny squares, but I'm pretty sure, I don't know, this project is at home so I couldn't tell you for sure, but I just have to sew them up, and I really hate doing that. So it hasn't happened yet, but whatever. So I'm excited to hear about everyone's first projects, and if you're a subscriber and you knit or crochet, you can tell us about your first projects too. You should do that, because we like to hear from you. Stephanie, I have a lot to say to you this week because your video is really long and you said a lot of things that I want to comment on, so let's go. Apparently knitting's a dangerous sport. Be careful. Your hat turned out really pretty. Nicolas Cage is stupid and they should just stop putting him in movies because he's a terrible actor. If you want a really hilarious kind of overview of Othello in video form, you should go watch the Othello Sassy Gay Friend. There's going to be a link right here. Click it, it's hilarious. Sassy Gay Friend is my favorite, and you should watch it because it mentions the hanky thing, so go for it. And like you and Maira, I really enjoy the Sentiments song of Dr. Noise on the DFTUA Lullabies CD. It's also my favorite. I like that CD, but it's not like totally awesome, and I like Charlie McDonnell's song too, but Sentiments is definitely like the highlight of that CD. It's not a CD, it's like a thing. Whatever. Kayla, every week you surprise me with your awesomeness, but I don't know why I'm surprised anymore because you're just like the coolest person I know, but you definitely deserved the applause with your Luna hat, the lion, and it's probably going to happen like 6,000 times at LeakyCon, so you should probably just get used to that now. And apparently I wanted to say something to you about Merlin because all I wrote in my notes was Merlin with a bunch of N's. So I think I was just going to say that I'm glad that you came around to Merlin and that I just finished it last night, and I'm really sad now and I don't know what to do with my life. So yeah, I really actually don't know what to do. And just so you know, the last episode of season 3 is like the best episode ever. But that's all I'm going to say because I don't want to spoil anybody but it's like perfect. I was dying the whole time. It was just wonderful. Michael, you suck. Maira, I have so many knitting magazines. They are kind of expensive, but like, I mean, I do buy knitting books, but, oh, sorry, ooh, shaking. I do buy knitting books, but I feel like magazines are cheaper. They are cheaper, but, I don't know if, and I used to get this magazine, I'm just rambling now. I used to get this magazine that came with, like, free knitting notions and stuff, but now it's kind of lame because, you know, the economy sucks and they had to cut down on stuff. So they don't really put anything cool in there anymore, and I don't get it, but also my mom works at Michael's, so we get a discount on magazines, so that's probably why I have so many knitting magazines, but yeah, I have a lot. So if you ever see a pattern like on Ravelry or something that's from a knitting magazine, I might have it, and you can just ask and I can like scan it to you or something. But, and that goes for anyone. I have a lot of knitting magazines, so let me know. This video is kind of long, but I only have one more thing to say. I joined the new Nerdfighter forum called Your Pants yesterday, and it's awesome. You should all check it out and add me as a friend. My username is SodaSpill there as well. It's really cool, and there are a lot of cool people there, and you can meet nerdfighters from your area, and I found, of course, the group of knitting nerdfighters that already kind of started over there, and they're planning on doing something really cool involving sending a ton of knit and crochet puppy-sized elephants to John Green for his birthday. So you should go to Your Pants and check it out and join the Ravelry group called Puppy-Sized Elephants, because I think we should get in on this. Why can't I talk? We should get in on this. It's going to be totally awesome. So I hope to see you there. That's all I have for now. I hope everyone has a super fantastic day and eats a lot of chocolate, because that's pretty much all that Valentine's means to me, is that I get to eat a lot of chocolate. So have a wonderful week, and I will see Stephanie tomorrow.